our first speaker, she was selected as the subject matter expert for the change management of the project management area in 2011. And she's also been highlighted in appreciation from customer on delivering an excellent customer service using the agile software development practices in April 2011. She's no other than Miss Vivian May Choi Wan. Let's invite Vivian to the stage.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to PMP and I, Project Management, Sharing Programs. And thank you for MTEX for the opportunity to share my experience here. On the slide about me, you can see I have obtained PMP certification in 2008. It's about 5 years ago. And you can see there's my contacts and email. If let's say after the section you have any question you want to contact me, and this is my contact. My profile. My role in DHL Information Services, Asia Pacific ECJ, is project management to deliver specific IT project according to DHL Information Services strategy and directions. I also acting for the team manager, managing a group of resources, including project manager. And also I act as a mentor to provide guidance and support for the junior PM and new PM to guide them on the project management processes, tools, like what mentioned that I was selected as the subject matter expert in change management. The reason I was selected because I was the highest PM that implementing change and roll out to productions. So from the knowledge and experience, so I was selected as the subject matter expert to be involved in the change system and also provide guidance to other PM. Currently also I involve me in this first choice initiative in project management to review and propose improvements for PM processes, skill, mindset, and focusing on quality skill enhancement and increase flexibility to improve our customer experience with the right mindset and behaviors. PMP and I. Today, we are going to share that what motivates me to take up PMP, PMP in my workplace, tool and technique useful to me after PMP certification in the next few slides. What motivates me to take up PMP? The role of project manager is to make sure that every party viewpoints are heard or collected and reviewed to ensure everybody is agreed to respect the course of action taken. As the IT services is expanding across different regions, different time zones, different language and culture, this is making management stakeholders and communications are more challenges in our daily life. It's a life of project manager is make it much easier if only anyone play their role. But in the real life, if things only help me and rather than benefiting on the project team, it will be very difficult for us to convince everyone else to complete the task. So it's like a collaboration agreements within the team that sure everybody is agreed and to the solution that we are working on. So from the sharing with experience and knowledge within the colleague, I came to know about project management institutes. A guide of project management both acknowledge detailed and comprehensive, and the best used as a reference for project managers. And PMI also well known of the International Professional Associations and many special interest groups that focus on contributing and sharing the real-life scenario on a particular topics. And when you go to the PMI website, you can see a lot of forums. People are sharing scenario, lesson learned on the particular project they are on. I see my career growing, and what to make it is a focus on my career. So I consider investing in professional qualifications, using the right tool and technique to assist me in project management activities. As the advanced modern world of the ongoing stream of new projects, new technology, and new challenges. To develop myself on the project management skill to empower to deliver the real solution to our customer and to become a such effective and efficient project manager. A group of 6 of us have enrolled in the PMP training and plan for the certifications. We use our own saving for this investment. At that time, we have formed the study groups and encouraging each other to focus on the target of achievement to complete the training and study and prepare for the exams. Thank God, I think all of us and all of our hard works achieved, and all of us have obtained past first attempt. I think it is a great near the time that 6 of us study together, go for the exam together, and 6 of us get certified at the same time. It's really a great news. PMP in my working place. In DHL, they have an ITS process. PMI is one of the methods that refer in this ITS process. PMP training and certification is also part of DHL ITS learning and development. And DHL also organizing DHL evening talk in this PMI Malaysia. And they also have a forums or platforms to share project experience, success, and lesson learned in the project management academic knowledge cycle. One of the tools and techniques is very useful to me after PMP certification is effective stakeholder management. Stakeholders' engagement is very important to a success of all projects, regardless of the size of the project. Normally, the relationship with the stakeholders is managed in an informal way. The approach of stakeholder management analysis can help you to identify all your stakeholders who may direct or indirect affected with the project. They are the people who care of the project outcomes. We need to analyze and classify all these stakeholders from their level of influence, potential powers, the level of interest and need, their involvement and expectation of the projects, any concerns and issues they raise. action to be taken with developing a planned approach to connect with each of the most significant stakeholders. To have a regular, open timing, communication and reporting on the milestones. This is one of the ways to reduce potential negative impact and manage negative stakeholders. And this needs to be reviewed and repeated throughout the project life cycle. And stakeholder management is a key of project success. One of the sharing I would like to share in my project is, in one of my project, there's a data entry module, and need to add one field, and the field length is about 3 characters. So project team assess the impact, and we like to minimize the code change and find place in this menu to add this additional field. This will reduce the cost and the timeline. And when we get to know from the user, in the operations, they hire temporary data entry clerk to do the data entry. And there's a window for them to work at 4 p.m. to 7. This is critical because the data entry needs to be completed prior to the next process, so that the shipment can be taken off into the midnight flight. And in the data entry modules, they have the option to turn on and off the labels. Label example, like you have a shipper name, then underline there's a code. So you can opt the option to turn off the labels. For this process, the data entry screen is turned off. So the data entry clerk only can look at all the underline for the input without the labels. The approach is to minimize as a humans, we tend to have a visual check. So they will take time and make sure that data entry is taking a minimum time without additional visual check on the field. So when we understand the operations, if we go back to the solution that we try to find place to insert the field. So what you have delivered might be very beautiful, but he does not help everyone. And this is not what the customer wanted. So the risk or causing the cost is higher, and could be is only completed a month later. So this is one of the sharing that you can see we need to engage the stakeholder as early as possible and throughout the project life cycle. So the next slide is to share is one of the sample that we did the stakeholder management in our project. You can see in these templates, they have guides for you to how to analyze your stakeholders, classify your stakeholders, and all these stakeholders need to be captured and regulated in the Excel sheet. This is my end of my presentation.
Has anyone got a question for Ms. Vivian?
Yes,
Hello, normally how long do you take to identify your stakeholder? I mean, just complete your stakeholder register like that.
Okay. Stakeholders management, we did the stakeholder management at the beginning of the project. There's no time frames or time to be taken. So during the scope management, from the scope you know, from the requirements, who is impacted, who's supposed to be involved. From there you identify the stakeholders. So that you manage the stakeholder from project life cycle until the end. and you engage them, you involve them. It depends on the stakeholder involvement and their interest. If their interest is low, but their power is high, then you have to do more actions. So is that under your question?
One more question for that gentleman over there. You wanted to ask?
Yes, I'll try to speak up. Hi, my name is Neo. I'm from Exchanging. I just have a question about DHL role in Cyberjaya. What business support do you do here? Do you do like IT support for just the country or in the region or global? If you can share that with us, please. Thank you.
DHL IT Services Asia Pacific in Cyberjaya is a service center. A service center is provide service and also solution to the country, to the regions. And we also service on the global levels. In terms of solutions, global, in terms of services, we also have a data center that running 24 hours and 7 days to support across all regions. And the business they do is mainly like shipping, supply chain, logistics. These are the main business they have.
All right, thank you very much. For any of you who still have any more questions, you can catch Ms. Vivian outside during the break. I would like to invite our next speaker.